Westy Bakke was a simple man from modest roots, and yet without him, the modern-day home refrigerator may not exist.
He was one of 11 children to Norwegian immigrants up in northern Wisconsin. So when they hit the 8th grade, that's all the education that they had. He loved to read, and he loved to tinker with mechanical devices.
Westy worked for refrigeration companies, often dismantling and reassembling each new model to see how it worked, and soon began taking on refrigeration contracts of his own.
He was one of the few people that could actually hold temperatures below zero consistently, and so that's one of the reasons why he named his company Sub-Zero.
With the company growing, it wasn't long before Westy's son Bud was joining him.
My father came to work for him shortly. He went to college for a few years, and he started working for my grandfather also in 1945. So it was a very modest startup of a business.
The company focus was strictly commercial work until the 50s, when a wealthy family approached Bud with a dilemma.
They just didn't like conventional refrigeration at the time, which were big chest freezers and things along that sort. So they contacted my dad and said, we have a closet here that would be a great place to store our refrigerated items. So my dad developed a system that went into this closet. Another person saw it and kind of said, this is kind of interesting. Why don't you do that for my home also? And along with Bob Kelly, they figured maybe there's something here that is really commercially adaptable to the residential use. That was the genesis for Sub-Zero getting into built-in refrigeration.
Westy retired in the mid-60s, and Bud took over, believing residential refrigeration was the future of Sub-Zero. And the company grew. That is, until the mid-80s.
Competition creeped in on us. We had an exclusive in the marketplace for built-in refrigeration up until about 85. And then after 85, other people came into the market. I was at the Builder Show one year, probably about 85, 86, and one of these gentlemen from the Twin Towers, he was in a meeting with me, and he said, Jim, we'd like to buy your company. And I said, well, it's really not for sale. And he said, well, either you sell to me or I'm going to put you out of business. And that, that kind of raises your eyebrows a little bit. But
they didn't sell, but responded by redesigning their current line, going for a more contemporary look, as well as introducing their designer series.
There's a new way of looking at refrigeration in the kitchen. Before, people would put one big refrigerator in the kitchen. Now we're telling people they're only 27 inches wide. Now you can put 3 or 4 of these units, module units, in your kitchen, so you can place the refrigeration where it makes the most sense.
The company flourished, but Bud's health began to deteriorate. So Jim stepped in, and much like his father, he saw the company once again needed to diversify to grow.
For years, Sub-Zero had primarily been focused on refrigeration and freezer products. When Jim Bakke came on board over 25 years ago, he saw and had a vision that we needed to be something bigger. And in the year 2000, he acquired the brand rights for the brand Wolf. We now have a full array of cooking products that meet really every kitchen need at the highest level of performance with multiple design styles that really no one in our industry can match.
Sub-Zero acquired the residential side of the Wolf brand, and per Jim's instructions, released a full cooking line all at once.
When I told our people, we come with cooking, we're not going to come in and just put our foot in the water, our toe in the water. We're going to come in with the entire line all at one time.
And so when the recession was ending in 2010, we actually had the largest new product launches in our company's history.
People loved what they saw in our new products. And really, from that time forward, Wolf has been a tremendous success.
The company is bigger than ever, all while having a product that is primarily manufactured in the USA.
Now we have over 200 acres here, and the original building was 400 square feet, and now we have 1.6 million square feet of manufacturing on this campus. And we bring people into environments like this and put on a cooking demonstration for them, show them all the refrigeration. They come into a facility like this, they see the garden, which they don't expect. And, it's a beautiful garden, and it's kind of garden to table, and we prepare, on our appliances here. We just added another 400,000 square foot facility onto our Wolf building, not only for Wolf, but it's also going to be the manufacturing for our brand new dishwasher line, which is going to be Cove.
With new products and no signs of slowing, Jim's goal for the future is a simple one.
We want to be known as the specialist in refrigeration, that's Sub-Zero, the specialist in cooking, that's Wolf, the specialist in cleaning products, that's going to be Cove.